Today we are going to do word problems with the perimeter and the area. Let's do this example together. The perimeter of a rectangular living room is 36 meters. So the perimeter equals 36 meters. It is 8 meters wide. So the width is 8 meters. How long is it? Okay, so we need to find out the length. It gave us the width, which is 8 meters. So if this is 8 meters wide, then this side, the opposite side, is going to be 8 meters wide also. Okay, we need to figure out what is the length. Okay, so the formula for perimeter, we know, is side plus side plus side plus side. When you add all the sides together, you will get the perimeter, which is, they gave us 36 meters. 36 meters. Okay, so in order to find the length, we first have to add the width together. So 8 plus 8 equals 16. So the width of this, both widths combined, is 16 meters. Okay, now to find the length, we have to get the perimeter, which is 36, and we have to subtract the width. Okay, so subtract the width. 6 minus 6 is 0. 3 minus 1 is 2. So 20 is my length. Now, if I were to put 20 on this side and 20 on this side, that would go over 36. Remember, we need to equal 36 when we add all sides together. So the 20, we have to divide it by how many sides? If you said 2, you are correct, because there are 2 sides that are for the length of the perimeter. So we're going to get 20 divided by 2, okay, which is 10. 2 times 10 is 20. Okay, so the number 10 is how long the rectangular living room is on each side. Okay, so if we add them up to verify our answer is correct, it should equal the perimeter, which is 36. So let's add them together. Well, 10 plus 10 is 20. 8 plus 8 is 16. When I add 20 plus 16, 0 plus 6 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3. 36 matches the perimeter. So the length of this rectangular living room is 10. 10 would be my answer. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, this one is finding the area. Okay, a rectangular tent is 10 feet long and 7 feet wide. Okay, so 10 feet long, 10 feet is the length, and 7 feet wide. What is its area? Okay, well, the formula for area is length times width. Okay, so all we have to do is plug in these numbers. So the length is 10 times the width is 7. So 10 times 7 is 70. And that is our area. Okay, now let's try one that's a little bit more complicated. Okay, so this one says, the perimeter of a rectangular concrete patio is 34 meters. Okay, so the perimeter equals 34 meters. The area is 70 square meters. So A for area is 70 square meters. What are the dimensions of the patio? Okay, so we know The formula for area is length times width. And we know the formula for perimeter is side plus side plus side plus side. You add all the sides together and that's the perimeter. Okay, so let's figure out the area, okay, which is length times width. So you ask yourself, what times what equals 70? Okay, and at the top of your head, probably the first thing that comes to mind is we know 10 goes into 70 easily. So 10 times what is 70? 10 times 7. Okay, so 10 times 7 equals 70. Okay, so I'm going to put 10 as my length, 7 as the width. Okay, now what you do on one side is the same as the other side. So 10 here for my length, 10 here for the other side of my length. 7 for the width, 7 for the other side. Okay, now to verify that these two are correct, okay, because we need to figure out meters by meters, blank meters by blank meters. Okay, we have to add all these numbers together to make sure they equal our perimeter, which is 34. So 10 plus 10 is 20. 7 plus 7 is 14. Now let's add them together. 0 plus 4 is 4. 2 plus 1 is 3. 34, that matches the perimeter. Okay, so what are the dimensions of the patio? 7 by 10. So you would put 7 by 10 meters. And that is the answer. Okay, let's do one more together. Okay, a rectangular cutting board has a perimeter of 36 inches. Okay, so the perimeter is 36 inches. Its area is 80 square inches. So the area is 80 square inches. What are the dimensions of the cutting board? So blank inches by blank inches. Okay, so again, our formula for area is length times width. So what times what equals 80? Okay, if you said 10 times 8 equals 80, yes, you are correct. Okay, there's a lot of other couple ones that could equal 80. 5 times 8, not 5 times 8, sorry. 5 can go into 80 how many times? It ends with a 0, so we know 5 can go into 80. Now, how many times? 5 goes into 8 one time. Subtract 8 minus 5 is 3. Bring down that 0. 5 goes into 36 times. Subtract. You have 0 remaining. So 5 times 16 equals 30. And you can keep on and keep on. Okay, this one was the first one that came to my mind. So let's try 10 times 8. Okay, so I'm going to use 10 as my length and 8 as my width. Okay, whatever you do to this side for the length is the same on the opposite side, which is 10. 8 for the width on that side, and 8 for the width on the other side. Okay, now we have to add all these together and make sure they equal the perimeter if these are the right dimensions. So 10 plus 10 is 20. 8 plus 8 is 16. Add them together. 0 plus 6 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3. 36 matches the perimeter, which is 36. So these are the right dimensions. So 10 by 8 inches is the answer.